Bless up the happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, GG. What's going on, y'all? Many blessing to you all. Bless up, bless up, bless up. African Dreaming, what's going on, my brother and sister? Maria Graham, happy birthday. Y'all already on it. Man, I'm trying to ask y'all to do happy birthday. Y'all already on it, man. Y'all already on it. Mazik LB, what's going on? Garden is great. What's going on? Mary, how you doing? Daisy girl, Mary. Growing with G Hud, what's going on? Growth, what's going on? Kathy B, juicing with Jay. What's up, man? Y'all, thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Thank you for coming in. My Renaissance grandmama, what's up? What's going on? All Net Homestead, Belinda. What's up? What's up? Country Hustle 101. I like that name, Country Hustle 101. Put the T's in the chat. Put the T's in the chat. If you're thankful to be here, if you're thankful for life, you're thankful for everything that life has given you, put some T's in the chat. Put the T's in the chat if you know you've been here and you know you might not have did nothing that you deserve to be here, but you here. Put some T's in the chat. Put some T's in the chat if you know that God been good to you. Yeah, I mean, let me do this. I know God been good to me. I absolutely know God been good to me. Put the T's in the chat. Shy, what's going on? Happy birthday, Gigi. Gigi coming. Y'all already know she got to do her. No mind. Gigi coming. Gigi coming. Gigi coming. But at the same time, Gigi coming. Gigi coming. Gigi coming. Jump, 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 jump. Anyway, never mind. What's going on? Belinda is thankful. Shy is thankful. Kathy B is definitely thankful. Unbiased. What's going on? What's going on, Queen? Seasons of treat. Can I say bless you? And big bro, thank you. Man, what a wonderful weekend, man. Oh my goodness. I felt like it was my birthday. It's the birthday weekend celebration. We've been celebrating all week long, and we're going to continue throughout this week and throughout this month. We only got today in this month, so we're gonna go out with a bang. We're gonna show love, and welcome to another edition of Eco Nation News. News that you may or may not be able to use. But if you came here for news, the news is Gigi. It's all about Gigi, and I just want to celebrate the life of Gigi, because Gigi has been phenomenal in my life and a lot of other people's life. A lot of y'all in the chat, y'all know that Gigi has been good. She's been very, very motivational, inspiring, loving, and all of that. So we're going to go down, till she get here, we're going to go down a few memory lanes. I want to get a little bit intimate with you today. If y'all okay, put okay in the chat with me getting a little intimate with you all today. I'm gonna do something different. We done talked about in the past how we met, but I want to talk to you about one of my first encounters with Gigi. And I want to set it up, and I want to share some things that I noticed as a man. And then I also want to share some things that, even though I was a boy in comparison to now, I was a boy, but there's some things that goes within the human species, which is nature, and is, some people call it instinct, some people call it the Holy Spirit, some people call it divine intervention. Whatever you want to label it. But I'm trying to tell you, there's certain things that happen in life, and you can't ignore those things that happen in life. And those things will happen to you in life. And when they happen to you in life, don't ignore them. Some of those things can save your life. Some of those things can be a financial blessing to you. Some of those things can be a health blessing to you. Some of those things can save other lives. So understand, be in tune and be in sync with nature or divine or whatever you want to call it. Just listen to it, because it's something that you didn't create. It's something you ain't asked for. It's something that came into your life, and it's instilled in you. And the beautiful thing about it is if you will accept it and grab it and embrace it and then process and think, it'll guide you. It'll guide you the way you need to go. What's going on? Okay. Y'all with it? Y'all are with it? All right, G Hud. Somebody send a shout out, G Hud. What's up? Oh my goodness, man. Let me tell you something, my brother. I'm a little bit slow, but then I get it. And when I get it, I got it. Never thought about the three being an E, a backwards E. Jigs. Now I don't struggle right now saying J3GS. I don't know why I struggled for so long, but now everybody call you Jigs. I get it, Jigs, but then it's like backward three. Okay, E. Gotcha. Yeah, I understand. I'm a little bit slow, but we good. We good. But today, as y'all can see, it's a beautiful day. It's partly cloudy in the beautiful state of Florida. State of Florida got a lot of different things going on. And like I said, I want to welcome you in to Eco Nation news that you may not be able to use. We got all kinds of different laws, legislation going on in the state of Florida. We got spring break going on, and the police down here in Florida ain't having it. They ain't playing the record. And I'm wondering, we doing some things to our tourism, things that built this state, things that the state have ate off of for some lot of years. But I think we coming to a point in time where we have certain things that we're going back to, what we call principles. And some people look at regulation as something negative or something um, oppressive. But then at the same time, when you're dealing with the masses, you got to come up with some type of guidelines, some type of boundaries. And sometimes we don't understand boundaries. But with that said, I'm going to go back to what it's all about, Gigi, today. And today I want to talk about, I can remember me as a young man growing up in the church. My mom made sure she was a nurse. She started out as a LPN. She worked her way up and to a RN. She became head nurse of oncology, head nurse of um, dialysis. She was on birth and delivery. She did a lot of different things in her life. And then in the part-time, she would work 2 and 3 jobs and go to school. So my mom was a soldier. She still is a soldier. Let me stop talking in past tense. I'm blessed to still have my mom, my beautiful mom. And mom, if you ever see this, bless up to you. Much love to you. But one thing my mom taught me to do is see the beauty in a queen. One thing my auntie that helped raise me when my mom went around to see is the beauty and value the queen. Another thing my grandmother taught me was to see the beauty in a queen. And for all of those single moms that's out there raising them young men, just show them what a beautiful queen's like. And it'll create a standard, right? It'll create a level to where you see where a man can see gold. You know, he won't just keep focusing on all the little trinkets and all the little things, but he'll see the value in a woman. My great grandmama taught me how to see the resiliency and the strength in a woman. My great grandmother taught me how to see the resilience and the strength and the nature of a woman. And with that said, here I am in a little small little church in a little small town in South Georgia. I walk through and I go there every day. But one thing about small churches and small towns, there's a thing where you got back in the days you had gospel meetings. And for some of y'all that grew up in church, you might not be able to relate, but I just want to take you on the journey. Gospel meetings is a time where new people come to the church, people from out of town. You get a new preacher, and then you get the church be packed. The church normally be all spaced out, but then all of a sudden in the gospel meeting, the church be packed, right? When you get a church packed, man, you get excited because you see new people, you get new ideas and all that kind of stuff. But here it is where we had a new minister. He came. What's up, Gigi?
Hey,
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. You got a lot of shout outs. You got a lot
Hey,
going
everybody.
on. Look at my brother right
Hey,
there.
chat.
What's going on? Ask the law, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
That's the
up?
lawman. How you doing?
Man, many blessings to you, my
I
brother.
just broke my glasses.
Uh-oh. Off to Dollar Tree.
Right. Right. I was so hurt.
Ooh, the
So
number 3
disappointed.
is correct. Okay, J3. Okay. I know
Oh,
you probably did a thing on your video, but man, shoot a link if you did a thing in the chat about your name. But I'm just curious, man. Break us off about your name, J3
eh.
Genius, man. I'm just curious about that.
How you doing, J3? How you doing,
Kathy
Country
B,
Hustle? Kathy B, how are you doing? My Renaissance Grandma, hello, how are you doing?
much love to you right back at you, my brother, man.
Let me turn this thing up as high as I can
So
get it.
so let me keep painting this picture. Gigi came in and y'all want to show us
Sorry,
some
my bad.
love. No, you
Sorry.
good. This is about you, babe. I'm finna fade out. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm finna fade out. But y'all see this right here in the chat right here. Y'all want to give my beautiful queen, go on and give the queen, man. Send her a shout out. Give her some love. But at the same time, she's squinting and all that. We're gonna work. We're gonna work with what we got. But let me continue. When you're in a small town and you got the gospel meeting, sometimes the gospel meeting is in the evening time. It's all week long. So for those of y'all that don't know nothing about a small town gospel meeting, sometimes it be a tent, sometimes be at the church. What they'll do, they'll bring in either one or multiple speakers throughout the week. Um, when I say speakers, I'm talking about they'll bring in gospel ministers, right? Who gonna bring the fire. They're gonna motivate you. They're gonna inspire you. They're gonna get you thinking about your spirituality. They're gonna get you thinking about a lot of stuff. But for me as a young man in the church, I'm like, man, I can't wait to see how many girls come in the church, man.
Hey, Be Rich.
New girls, new people, all of that. And then
Okay.
people fashion out and all that, right?
All right.
All of a sudden, guess what happened? She don't feel it, but I'm that's why I say I wanted her to take time because I want to be uncut, uninterrupted with my story.
Okay, go ahead.
So we got in a new preacher. This new preacher from a metropolitan area. He came from Macon, Georgia, right? He came down, and then he led this gospel meeting. But this preacher, he worked at a manufacturing company in our hometown.
Stop this.
Listen, I'm going somewhere.
Me and your wife finna get together and have this conversation, then.
Listen, I'm going somewhere. Y'all gotta go down the journey with me because I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna all make sense. It ain't gonna make
Did
no
I show
sense.
up too fast today?
It ain't gonna make no sense, but it's gonna make some sense when I get through this. So the gospel meeting come in, and this guy come in, and he's one of the guys that the minister brought in. This guy is strong, he's tall, he gets your attention. He walks in, he's ambitious. He comes, he sit in the back of the church, and eventually he comes, and then he comes to the middle, and then he started getting interactive, and later on, he get baptized. When he get baptized into the church, he trying to he uncut, man. This dude is going ham. He bringing in co-workers, friends, family. I didn't even know me and his daughter went to school since kindergarten. He brought in his whole family one at a time. And it just so happened that one of his family members was Gigi. He brought in Gigi. And when he brought in Gigi, I was locked in. She sat over there in the corner over there in the church. Um, Her dad sit on the front row. He would sing sometime.
Be Rich. Hey, thank you,
But she
Be
would
Rich.
sit, what's up, B Rich? What's going on?
Thank you for the super chat.
He would sit over there in the corner, right? And my mouth just dropped because I'm looking at this young lady and I'm like, she's beautiful. This woman is amazing. She was a girl at this time, but I was a boy at that time. But to me, she was a woman. You know what I'm saying? This girl
Get
right
the R.
here.
Kelly go.
This girl right here, man.
No, don't keep sweating. You
Stop.
but you're ready.
Lord knows you
You
ready.
might be underage, baby, but you ready.
I want to
Okay?
get my whole check. Let me tell you something, man. Man, let me tell you.
Oh my
She
God.
sat there over there and she would move her head a certain way and then Jerry curls would just go. What? And Jerry curls would slang a certain way and a slang a certain way. And oh my goodness. And then every now and then I would try to broaden myself, sit on that back pew, broaden myself, get a little thick, you know what I'm saying?
So low down.
Yeah, ask the lawman might know about this, you know what I'm saying? Broaden myself, get a little bit thick. And then hopefully when she slang that hair, she would look back every now and then. And so I strategically, she don't know this, but I strategically would get in a certain line of eye. Like I sat on a pew I don't normally sit on. Cause I know when she throw that hair and that juice go off to the side right there. And she'll look back. And then she only turn her head a certain way.
Oh my God.
And I got right there in line with the eye. We made eye contact. And when she looked at me, she did just like this.
It was magic.
Oh my God, that turned me on.
It was magic.
She rolled them eyes so smooth. Oh my goodness. The way she rolled them eyes at me, I was like, she saw me. Boy, next thing you know, I started ironing my shirt. I started pressing my pants, started cleaning my shoes. I started asking for duty to stand in front of the chick. Let me work on the communion. Let me say the opening prayer. Let me do something.
Oh my God.
And next thing you know, she was kind of hit and miss. I couldn't never figure out when she would appear.
Where are we going with it?
I'm just painting the picture because we talking about your birthday, baby. We talking about your birthday. And I just got to go into the part where you're influencing my life. And I got to just go into that part where I'm like, man, we'll be singing and that church be rocking. And people screaming at the top of their lungs. One person on one chord, another person on another chord. And somehow the chords came together. I'm teary-eyed listening at the chords, but at the same time, I see what I want. Fast forward. I get in middle school. And I'm right there getting ready to go into high school. And I was in the band, right? And what you do back then, you bring see, they had mentorships in school. I don't know whether they still do mentorships in school, but here I was in the 8th grade going to the 9th grade. And they brought in these little 7th graders, right? Just got off the flutophone. They still got milk dripping off the lip. Ask the lawman, they still got milk dripping around their flutophone. And here it is, a little flute player. I'm looking down the line. I see a flute player, and lo and behold, it's the girl from church. And she got these little sparkly eyes. She looking around. Savannah, she was kind of popular, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of gravitated around her, and she cutting jokes and everything, and she got this little pretty little smile. And I said, I'm gonna take the flutes. I'm gonna let me show them how to march and show them how to glide step and all that. I got,
So
but you
annoying.
normally have the brass. No, I look,
So annoying.
I got this. You know, so I take the flute section, whatever, and me and some other another tuba player, even though we was tuba players, we took the
sassy.
flutes, right? And I smiled at her, and she did like this when I smiled at her.
Stop lying.
It's like it's like a remembrance, but I feel like we making a connection because she consistent with the look. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we connecting some kind of way. I really felt like, man, this girl, man, she give me the same look and everything, you know. And I'm like, I can get down with this right here. So, make a long story short, we fast forward. I get about the junior in high school, and guess who comes over to the high school? And guess what in band? Guess who over there in band coming over to the high school?
You were old. You were a senior, and when I was in a freshman, weren't you?
No,
Yes, you were.
no, sophomore,
Yes, you were.
sophomore. I was a junior. No, I was a junior.
You were a
I was a
senior.
junior.
You were definitely a senior.
I was a junior.
We were not there 2 years together.
Yes, we were.
No, we weren't.
You rejected me that 1 year consistently. It went into the last. It wasn't none of the years. You know, I was graduated out of school before I even able to
Yeah.
shoot my shot.
All
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay, I won't. Okay, she don't want me to go down that road. I won't even go because I had some more years in that, y'all. But let me tell you something. This woman is amazing, right? She's
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you, babe.
I love her from the rooter to the tutor. Okay, I love her with all my heart. I love all of her, right? She's my she's my partner. She's my best friend, without a doubt. She's my best friend, hands down. And I celebrate the fact of out of millions upon millions of people, I was born in Okinawa, Japan. And how in the world did I ended up in a little small South town place in Georgia to meet the friend of my life, my companion for my life? Won't he do it? All I'm saying is, won't he do it? God will do it. Sometimes you don't understand your past. Sometimes you don't understand how you get certain place and what you do, but look around and be observant. And you'll be amazed on what you see and what you love. And my thing is, I want to celebrate your life, my beautiful queen. I want to tell you I love
Thank
you
you. Thank you, honey.
and I appreciate you. We've been blessed to have beautiful blessings in our collaborations. Not only is Eco Nation News the fire, the bomb, because we created together, right? But guess what happened? We created something far better, which is our beautiful, beautiful kids. And now we got a granddaughter to add on top of that. So I would say my main accomplishment in my life is not only my kids and my fam, but my beautiful wife. I
Thank you,
shot my
babe. You're
shot.
so sweet.
I might have missed a few, but I shot this shot and I hit it from half court. And what she did, she said, "Oh my goodness, Eco, you are amazing. You are the bomb. I will give my life for you. You just amazing." And I said, "Baby, calm down. It's okay. Calm down. It's all right. I know you ain't never met no G like me before, but at the same time, I'm human. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Oh
human.
Lord.
Even though I mystified, I blow the mind or what have you. The thing is,
Boy, it's thick
together,
today.
together, we made it.
It's thick a bit today.
We made it.
Thank you, baby. That's so sweet.
And I
Juicing with
celebrate your
Jay.
life.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Cali
Juicing with
Grove?
Jay, the
Hi, Belinda.
educated
How you
natural? What's
doing?
going on,
Tim, how you
Belinda?
doing?
What's going on? Be rich.
D Rich, thank you. Thank you for the
Girl,
cash app. I
dad,
see it. I see
cooking
it. Thank
up
you. Thank you. I
delicious.
appreciate
Man,
you.
be rich. Thank you for your
Jeff,
cash
I
app.
know you back there somewhere. Thank you for the cash app. I appreciate
What's
you.
up? Wait a minute. Let me go back. Let me go back.
Jay, Juice with Jay, thank you, bro. I appreciate you
Yeah,
for the
Tommy
cash app.
Bites,
Thank
what's
you so
going
much.
on? How you doing, Tommy Bites?
Tommy. How you doing?
Johnson,
How you
three
doing? We are sitting.
grandsons.
Tommy said she loves our background. We're
Really?
sitting over
The secret
in the
garden.
secret
The secret garden.
garden.
Can you move your your head just to the side right there so we can see
Okay.
my first azalea on the property.
Oh yeah.
First azalea on the property.
Can't see it too good, but she's
And
pretty back
it's
there.
pink and she just blossoming. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
just doing the darn thing.
Yes. She is very
What's
pretty back
up? Big Brew One, what's going on, my friend? What's going on? Shy.
So our husbands tell this type of story. I thought my husband was the only one.
Wait a minute, before you go there, what's up? I don't understand these emojis, but what I don't get down with that straight. That line with the mouth is something behind that right there. And then the educated natural gonna say so. All of it. Okay. All right. Used to be my homie.
Okay, teacher,
Used to
how
be
you
my age.
doing? Too funny.
Pre-K
I came in the
teacher,
chat.
teen homestead.
Just left Let's Live and came over here to your husband's jokes. Thank you for being here. We appreciate
Welcome on
you.
in. Welcome on in. What's up? What's up?
Mm.
The secret garden. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's serene. It's definitely serene.
Yeah, it's beautiful over here.
But with that said, I wanna,
On our own property.
huh?
On our own property.
On our own property.
A beautiful oasis
Now, one
of a
thing I don't
place.
like
I
about this
love it.
setup, I am in front, and normally I know this
That's
Eco
okay,
Nation
baby. I got
News.
your back, baby.
No,
Stay
but
right
what I
there.
would
Don't
like to
move.
do,
Don't
I
move.
would like to shift you to the front and
No,
shift me to the back.
I'm good. I'm good right here. I got your back, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
But I like it. Get your back. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. All right. I'm just saying. Much love and respect, Eco. It's come. I know. I know. But it's just amazing on the unity that we have for each other. But at the same time, look here. So can you share with us about your B day and your week? Talk to us. Talk to us about what's going on in your life. And then I also want to get down to the part where we talk about.
We're talking about Eco Nation News, man. This
You're
supposed
gonna
to be about
be, you,
Eco Nation News.
that's this is my news, right?
Okay.
Okay. So I decide to go through this process, right?
Okay.
I'm interviewing you.
You're interviewing me. Okay.
Yes.
It's an interview. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So tell me a little something about you have come upon a new age, a new chapter in your life.
Sure.
All right. Tell me about where you are today and what led you to who you are today. Talk to me
Oh
about
my gosh.
the process.
Mom.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Is that
Everybody
your gift?
always say, yeah, absolutely a gift in my life. My mother. Um, Everybody always says though, mom. Nobody really gives, credence to dads. Like I think dads are amazing, and my dad was amazing. Um, he passed a long time ago, but I think I would say definitely my parents. Everybody who knows my mom and knows me, they're like, "Oh my God, you are her all over again." You know, but I think for me, just the lessons because she, mentally, emotionally, like she was always available.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a lot of people talking about people not being emotionally available and their parents, um, the traumas and all of the stuff. And you do have some stuff. You have some things that happen in your life, but I feel like the both of them put everything. My mom and dad got divorced when I was, I think, like 10 years old.
Mm.
And I remember the day that my dad had to leave. I remember the sheriff coming, just to be a buffer.
Really?
Yeah, wasn't no violence going on or nothing like that.
Mm.
It was just when you're getting a divorce back then and you had to take your stuff out of the house, sheriff came. I remember sheriff coming. I remember dad taking his stuff out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember that day vividly. And I remember being so sad. I was like, he's not going to live with us anymore. I was confused.
Mm.
I didn't know what was going on because, parents obviously sheltered us from whatever personal stuff that they were going through. But the thing that got me more than that, and the thing that I remember every day now, is the fact that my mom and dad were the best of friends.
Hmm.
They were the best of friends up until the day my dad died. My mom would call him every morning to wake him up, and they would talk before he went off to work every single morning for decades.
It was a bond
After they got divorced. So they were just the best of friends. And just to watch them, even though their marriage couldn't work out, to watch them talk and laugh and he still came over to eat. He still came over and watched movies and all of that type of stuff. And I think to me, that helped me to learn that there is balance in life. And even if things are not perfect in your life, you can still find something great in it. So that kind of is a synopsis. I think just a overview of why I am who I am today. So yeah.
Oh.
That.
And I appreciate you sharing the transparency and sharing that journey, because some people may be going through that situation, and you saw the beauty in something that some people would say it will be totally life changing and catastrophic for them. Because I remember as a personal, I was way younger than you when my mom got a divorce, but I still remember it. I still remember
Wow.
going
Okay.
in rooms looking for my dad.
Yeah.
I still remember asking where my dad, and then I still remember why we got to move. And I still remember going to the road looking for my dad to somehow come home, because every now and then in the beginning of the divorce, he would pop up.
Yeah.
He would just kind of come through. And then as the time went on,
You
it
got
would
me
be,
actually feeling emotional.
hey, I mean,
Like,
this your day, baby.
yeah, you actually, yeah, making some feels happen for me today.
Well, the intent.
I didn't even, just I don't know, thinking back on some of that stuff, and I always miss him. So
Yeah,
yeah.
baby. And one thing about it is celebrate the memories.
Yeah.
And one thing, that's what we have to do, baby. We have to make sure that as our daughters come today and celebrate your life, you have to seize
My
the moment.
babies are coming, y'all.
Yeah, baby.
My babies are coming.
You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I just,
Yeah, yeah,
hey, I'm human.
yeah.
I'm human.
And I'm just glad you're able to have those memories.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
had some good ones. And here was one of the things about my dad as well.
Mhm.
Every day he would come to our house.
Mhm.
and and let me say, for the people, for the women now, there are a lot of women who have to be single mothers. Um don't ever interfere with that relationship
Mhm.
between the father and the children, because that relationship is super important, not just with girls, with the boys as well. That relationship between the father and the children is super important. And one thing my mom never did, she never talked down about our
Mhm.
dad to us. As far as we knew, that was Superman. As far as we knew as children, that was Superman. And we knew that, things weren't perfect, but she never tried to keep us away from him. And so with that, he came by the every day. And I remember he was a bike rider. He rode his motorcycle, and so he came by every day to stop for a few minutes after he got off work, just to get a hug, just to say hello,
Mhm.
just to give you $1, because back then $1 could take you and get you some juice, get you one of those
Yeah,
little jungle
jungle juice.
juices.
Yeah,
They can
man.
get you a bag full of pink cookies, some
Yeah.
now later, some whatever. And so you have a lot of parents can have better relationships
Mhm.
if the adults were to be mature enough to not stand in the way of the innocence of a child and their other parent, whoever that parent may be. And so for us, I think that was super important. It was that we always got to see him, and he made an effort to
Yeah.
come by every day.
Yeah.
He made sure that even if he only had just a few minutes, he was going to ride by, he was going to drive by, he was going to stop outside, and we would be waiting on him
Mhm.
to come by. And on the days that he couldn't, we knew that he wasn't going to be able to stop it. He said, "Hey, I got something to do after work." We were standing at the hill, at the main road,
Mhm.
watching for when he came by, just so he can hunt the horn and we can wave. So those simple things for children in relationships, they mean a ton.
Now,
Y'all with these cash ups, thank you so
now,
much.
one thing I do want to say is this is real life because
Yeah.
I witnessed it from the latter part.
Yeah.
And your mama still lived her life. She still had other relationships, and he did not interfere with that.
Yeah.
He respected that,
And
but he
vice versa.
and vice
Yeah.
versa. And this is something that was so amazing, and it to witness and to see, and it brought about a maturity level to being focused on what was important. When
Absolutely.
your mama didn't need,
Yeah. Yes.
y'all didn't need.
Yeah.
It don't matter whether somebody else was involved or whatever, they didn't need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
for
to
sure.
me, he was inspirational to me because, like I said, I met him through the church.
Yeah.
And when I met him through the church, we were a
Oh,
close
that's
knit.
what you were talking about when I came up.
Yeah, you
Oh.
ain't know. You ain't know. I planned to been through all of that before you got up here. But anyway, the thing is, as we transition to that period of time, let's talk about you growing up.
Mhm.
Like you was pretty popular. You was pretty funny, and you was athletic.
Mhm.
And tell me about some of the highlights of your life. You also you grew up and you played ball with a well-known professional athlete and all of that stuff. So
Mhm.
so tell me a little bit about some of the highlights and some of the beautiful things and the relationships that you cultivated in life.
Child, listen, being in the small country towns where you got to walk the streets, you really got to be free. And it was like that, those were the free times when it felt like, I know the grown-ups had to go through whatever they had to go through, you
Mhm.
know, and they had to deal with, but for us as kids, like, we just got to, hey, Juan Perez, how you
So
doing?
Juan, I'm
um
sorry,
we just got
we
to
been vibing.
Sassy, thank you so much, Sassy, J3,
So
Juicing
sassy,
with
how you doing?
Jay. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. I saw them.
Man,
I'm
much
not the super
love.
chats,
Thank y'all.
the cash outs coming through. I see them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Um, but just being able to, we walked everywhere we went.
Hmm.
um, the grown-ups use the cars, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So we look, ask the lawman. I still remember Gigi singing.
These. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
But
We won't go down that road.
but yeah, we were just, we were just free. We were able to be free. And I think that's part of the thing that also led to the point where we are now with sitting on 20 acres, because we just wanted to feel that freedom again. We
Yeah.
wanted to be able to just walk around our own space, not anybody looking over the fence at us.
Mhm.
And every time we come out the door, Lord Jesus, the with the little blower, like neighbors, they were super annoying.
Now you're
Not
youth.
not
You're youth.
somebody breaking into our cars. I'm just telling you, like, the freeness that we felt,
Okay.
and that was
The
it.
connection to
We,
that
we
that
just,
ties into now.
yeah, that it was that
So
same.
so one of the things that you are communicating is that you still have the opportunity to touch back into your youth. You have the opportunity to capture that through your decision that you make, as far as acquiring land, acquiring space,
Hmm.
and tapping back into your organic yourself and you.
I never thought about it like that,
Because
but
you know
yeah,
when we young, we're pure
yeah.
and we are uncut and we are authentic and original.
Mm-hmm.
And over time, what we do, we suppress ourselves,
Yeah.
not intentionally,
Yes.
but we try to make it in society. We
Yeah.
try to get along. We try to
Yes.
do a lot of different
We
things.
start going along and getting
Getting
along. We
along.
start code switching. We start doing all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff that is not naturally us. We start trying to relate to people that we really truly don't relate to, and people that truly really don't like us. And as we grow, we get, once you really learn yourself,
Mhm.
once you really accept yourself. Hey, Miss Maria Graham,
What's
how you
up, Maria
doing?
Graham?
Accept who you are as an individual. Like, you free. your life, man, it takes on a completely different turn. And then being out on this land is just an extension of that. It's an extension of that inner freedom that you feel. So once you start to feel free inside, that's going to project out, and everything that you do is going to have to fit into that freeness that you feel within yourself. Jihad, how you doing, sis? Good to see you. TLC, how you doing?
And one of the beautiful things about when you talked about knowing yourself and then establishing your place of peace, whether it's on land, whether it's in an apartment, whether you have a dedicated room, whether you have a boom boom room behind your home, whether you just go for a ride or whether you go on a trip to a certain destination, you finding that piece of freedom, you holding on to that piece of freedom, and you releasing and allowing yourself, because whether we like it or not, in society, we have to do certain things, and I call them lies. We have to literally walk around lying. Good morning. How you doing today? I'm great. How you doing? I'm good. How you doing? Let's have this team building meeting, even though you're not in the mood. Or let's go out to lunch, or all of this negotiating and all this other stuff. Are we really being ourselves? And if we do be ourselves, will we be rejected? And then we got to the point where you be like, if you live your life as being who you are 24/7, what you want to do you have the stability and the environment to maintain that, to keep it up? Because whether we know it or not, we're a social being. We're not designed to live life alone. We're not designed to just be isolated. We may can maintain it, we may can be at peace with it, but we flourish through communication. We flourish through different ideas. We flourish through opposition. We grow and we develop as individuals in many different ways. So you, in your life, what have been some things where you have been challenged, but at the same time, you look at those challenges, once you go through those challenges, as blessings and benefits?
I got to a point where I started seeing everything as a blessing. And I love failing now at things. Because
I feel you on that one.
Yeah, because it's like once you used to ask this question all the time. And the question was, once you've had everything, once you had so much money, then what? What then? What after that? Once you've done all of that. And it played an important role, when I would do different things, different businesses over the years, and all of this stuff. And I'm just a free spirit naturally, so I can be die hard on something one day, and then the next day I just don't want to do that ish no more. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I don't want to make no more products. That's what happened to GG Naturals. I just got to the point where I was so overwhelmed. I did not want to see another box in my house, on my floor. Like I'm having to navigate my way through my dining room because there's so much product just everywhere. I got tired of mixing and blending and formulating and all of this stuff. I just got over it. And that's just naturally me. If I get tired, like, I'm checking out.
Yeah.
I'm just checking out. And it's very hard. I just got to the point where yesterday, I know you were like, oh, what you talking about? You're like, what you talking about? And I was like, I'm just talking to myself when we were in the car. And I was like, dang, do I have mango butter or do I have shea butter or do I have both of them?
I remember.
I'm just going to have to check when I get home. I got to the point now where I just want to pick up another blender and make some more product, because I just have not. When I checked out, I totally checked out. I don't forgot what you even asked
Well,
me,
well,
but
no.
it was like a part
I
of.
think you definitely tapped into a portion of a lot of us in life. You know, the majority of successful people, they've been doing the same thing for decades.
Mm,
You look at Zillow, you look at Amazon, you look at um, the chip, you look at Apple, all of that. They started out decades previous,
mm,
and I guarantee you, they came to them same points in life where they be like, "I'm just done. I'm
mm-hmm,
sick of it. I'm finna go get a job. I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that." But I think what divides or what separates the ones that are quote successful and accomplished
mm,
is that they don't stop, they don't give up.
mm-hmm,
And then encouragement that I'm thinking would be maybe you, as you grow and you develop, and this is something we don't do a lot of, is training and teaching others and getting them to operate and run as we grow, and then let them do it. And then once we get our energy back, we can come back in and get involved and
mm,
grow it. You know what I'm
true.
saying? And in so many ways, we want to be superheroes and do everything ourselves, whether you the mom, the dad, the auntie, the cousin, the sister, the brother. We want to be the superhero and we want to try to do everything ourselves. But that's what goes back into before we start this conversation. You
Mm,
need people. You need
mm,
a society. We need friends that we can call and pick up the phone
mm,
and tell that we're struggling. Some of our friends in the
mm,
chat right now,
mm,
you know, you need somebody that you can somebody who can just listen to you,
mm,
somebody that can just feel what you're going through or just get an understanding of what you're
mm,
going through. They might not be able to advise you on your life, but they just there to allow you to just recharge and
yeah,
re-energize.
for sure.
And so my thing, this is going to lead me to this. As you grew up as a child to a teenager life, then tell me about your first experiences in motherhood.
Oh my gosh, that wasn't good.
Talk to me about it.
um, yeah, I don't want to look. I'm
Uh,
already emotional. I don't want to go into.
oh,
I don't want to go into
and
that.
please forgive me on
But
that one. I wasn't talking about that
okay,
section. I was
okay.
mainly
Well,
talking
see,
about.
for motherhood,
I
like
know.
I
I'm
carried
sorry.
those babies, so
I
I was
got you.
still,
So
But with
so
our first
yeah.
child, y'all, listen, I was terrified. I was terrified. I think I cried the first 12 hours of our first daughter's life.
Mm. She
Um,
had a big head though.
because I was so she was so tiny. She was so little, so tiny. And I was remembering the last time I left the hospital and I had to leave our baby boys there.
You going back
Um,
there even though I guess.
no, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just telling you my mindset
Okay. I got
for why I was just hysterical. I
you.
was just crying, and he was just walking me around. He was being so great, just trying to keep me calm and let me know the baby is gonna be fine. Like we taking this baby home. This
Yeah,
baby is going
for
home with
sure, for
us.
sure.
And she is fine. And I'm like, but she won't wake up. I wanted the child awake and alert, but she was a brand new baby.
Yeah.
I wanted her awake and alert because like sitting there just looking at her, I'm like, is she breathing? Like all of the trauma from the first time,
Because we lost
like it
our
came.
first pregnancy, which was twin boys, and that's what
Yeah,
she's
so
alluding to.
it was like it was hard. And then to get home, and
Man, that was a lot of pressure.
it was a lot of
Because
pressure.
I was like, man, what do you do? I had never been a parent before.
It was a lot of pressure
And I was
bringing a
like,
baby home.
please know what to do, Gigi.
But let me
Please know what to do.
tell y'all what was so great about it. Okay.
Okay.
Um, we were surrounded. Thank you, Stacy. How you doing?
So
Thank you
hands in
so
the dirt,
much.
man.
Thank you so
Appreciate you,
much.
man.
We came in. Sylvia, how you doing?
What's
Welcome in.
right there? Oh, okay.
I see
I ain't see
TLC
you.
saying hello to her.
There she go. How you
Um,
doing, Sylvia?
so coming home, and we had an our church. Well, your mother
Mhm.
came. She was able to come and stay. And then our church members, oh
Yeah,
my
they were
goodness,
real.
the
Back
church
to back.
members, they were, even our
Neighbors. Yes.
our neighbors would even cook meals,
Protected by God.
all of this stuff.
Yeah.
This is why last week when we were talking, I said we need to infuse love back,
Yeah.
because all
We
those
been talking
people
about something
did.
totally different this week.
We sure were. We sure were. But we'll
We'll
get
get back to it.
week.
We'll get in there. Y'all stay tuned next week. We got a couple of situations we want to talk about.
But they were so loving and kind, and they took care of us.
It was a community.
And you were struggling because you were like, oh my God, it's too many people. It's too many people in here. It's too many people around here. And he was just accustomed to it being just me and him. So he was like, it's just too many people. And I was like, you need to sit down and hush, because I need this help. I'm not fixing to be getting up doing all this stuff.
And let me tell you, my brothers, you talking about, I would say the most humbling and the most feeling like vulnerable in your life is having kids. And not only that, seeing your wife either not whole and you can't do anything about it. Like you used to just trying to figure out a situation. I go get the medicine. I go rub your feet. I go do this, like fixing the situation. And then you realize there's nothing that you can do other than support and be there. And then it's like, it's very humbling. And
then he's not an indoor person either. So
no, okay.
And me having to be inside, and then him having to be inside, he was just like, yeah, you good? You need to think, cause like I'm going to go.
I think I will walk up and down the stairs and out the sliding glass door about 15, 20 times a day. Like I would do whatever she need me to do, and then I go right back outside, and then I walk around and I come right back in. But it's like, I don't know. It was definitely was changing. And I remember the breastfeeding situation.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Man.
So it was a lot of just new things, new experiences, and all of that stuff. But you know, I meant that I'm gonna have my kids naturally. I don't want nobody sticking me in my back with nothing. Like, y'all know how I am anyway about the whole medical community.
You embrace the medical community.
I embrace the medical community for where they are absolutely necessary to keep me from dying.
Yeah, I got you.
And otherwise, I'm going to God. I'm going to what God made, you know, and I'm going to my herbs, and I see one right there. I don't know what it is.
Where is that, baby?
I see it right there by the dead bush. And I kept looking at it, and I was like, baby, that is an herb. That is not
a lot of herbs,
just a wild weed. That is a herb right there. And I'm going to figure it out once I can get up and smell it and all of that good stuff. But anyway, back to that. We had a lot to learn. It was just a lot to learn. And so, but that's the thing that I always wanted in life. I never had, I want to be a teacher. I want to be a firewoman. I want to be police. I want to be a nurse. I want to be any of this. I never had that as a child. And even as an adult, I'm just like, am I all right? Like, am I normal? And I guess not. And I don't want to be if it requires me to do something that I don't want to do, or something that
can you imagine
some sort of satisfaction.
If we didn't have this organized society where I think you are natural. I think you are the blessing to man's creation. Because when you think about it, what if we wasn't in organized society and we had to be out here in the woods taking care? Your priority was your kids and your family.
And that's what I wanted.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew that was the one thing that I would say.
But I want to be a
mom.
And it's nothing negative about it, but you got some. I've worked with professionals who said I couldn't wait to come back to work. They even came back early because they didn't want to be home just giving birth to kids. And they did not want to be home taking care of kids. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but there was a certain design.
Man, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved being home with my kids. Because it just gave me the satisfaction that nothing else in life did. because I knew that I was I was putting something so important into those little people. And yesterday I was getting ready to go to town, and I was like, let me I need to go and get some stuff for tomorrow because everybody's gonna be coming out. And me and little Gigi just talking, we just talking. And she was like, Mom, most people that I know don't like their parents, or their parents don't like them.
What?
She said, and I be talking to some of my friends like about the conversations that me and you have, and they can't believe like we can talk so freely and so openly, and that we're just like we free with each other. We just love each other. And so I was like, yeah, I said I was I was a little bit concerned. Okay. I was a little bit concerned as y'all got older that y'all weren't gonna really want to hang around. But our kids, they were here last weekend, they coming back today. We even getting the college student in today.
Yeah.
So
One extra.
they love being around us, and because we had to remember that we were once their age.
Yeah.
We once made the mistakes that they made. We once been through all the stuff. We've already been there and done that. The stuff that they are having to go through in their life now. And for me, it's like, okay, guide your daughter, guide your child, let your child know that this is normal, a normal part of growth, a normal part of development, a normal part of human behavior, and things are gonna be all right. Then she's gonna get through it. She's gonna make it through it. Just be there, be a support, and be a guide. But I just love being a mom, even when they were little. I love it now. Some women probably felt like their job would replace them. I don't know. I mean, I can't even speak to it. I can just, what I just know what I felt, what was good for me. Caesar Tree said, I'm with Gigi being home with my kids. Miss Maria said, we have to be each other's blessing and love each other. Yes, Miss Maria.
And one thing that I noticed too, the challenges and the things that you have learned, you have helped so many mothers. And it's almost like it goes back to what you were saying, like you rally when you have challenges now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a great teacher too.
I'm natural. God made me that way.
Yeah. And it's almost like asking.
But I didn't want to do it for money. I didn't want to do it for like to go into a classroom, to lock myself down in a classroom, and to like, yeah, I did it as a substitute.
You did.
Which taught me that I definitely made the right decision and not going into teaching as a career.
But that's what's so attractive about you, is that you are organic. I think a lot of things that we've done in life is based on people's expectations, based on people influences, based on people that want the best for us. Like, you're good at such and such, you should do such and such, and then we go and we pursue that, but that may not be what we really have in our core.
And that's why I went into nursing right after, because I knew that like I liked people being well. I knew that I liked people being healthy. I knew that I liked going to the gym. I knew that I liked certain food. I was one of the few people around me that actually liked vegetables, and I liked fruit. I knew all of that stuff. And so, his mom is a retired RN. So she was like, I think you would make a good nurse. And I was like, I don't know what else to do. So I could probably do this. So she obviously saw something as well. And so I went into that. And right before I graduated, I was like, no, I'm not finna be so. Rory Foster, how you
What's
doing?
going
Thank
on?
you.
You and the
Thank you
Foster
so
family?
much. Hope you and your wife are doing well out there on your homestead.
Spirit Mouse Media. What's going
Hi,
on?
how you doing, Spirit Mouse Media? But it made a um with just being able to make my own decisions. That's why I left home so early, because like I said, not because things were terrible at home, just because I wanted to be able to make my own decisions. I wanted to be able to be free, you know, and I knew that my mom was going to be available for conversation, you know, if I needed to talk. And she was always available for conversation. So for me, I didn't have that one thing that I wanted to do. I like a variety of things. I like doing some of everything. I used to do hair. I used to do makeup. I used to
Flowers.
do flower arrangements.
Silk.
My very first business was a floral design business for weddings.
Yeah.
You know, so I am not a one-dimensional type person. Like, I can't just focus on one thing and then that one thing just be it. I don't live my best life that way. I am very much the springtime. I love the springtime. I'm over here in the springtime, and then the summer I'm over here, and I'm a butterfly.
Butterfly. Okay.
I'm a butterfly.
Okay. All right,
It's the best way I
butterfly.
can describe it.
Flap on, flap on. Go ahead, butterfly. But
what Tommy said?
which one?
The longer comment. Said that to my daughter yesterday about my granddaughter, and my granddaughter said, "You have changed because you were not understanding when I was going through it." I said, "I know, and I was wrong." That's so important, Tommy, for us as grown people to admit when we are wrong, because I have so many. I'm a people watcher. I learned. I used to talk a lot when I was young. Okay. I used to talk a lot.
Okay.
I have learned over the years to start to watch and listen. Like, now when I'm talking, I still hear you. I still hear everything you said. You better believe it. You better believe.
You better believe.
I heard everything that you said. I might not address it at the moment, but I heard it and I saw it and I felt it. Okay. So, and he know it's true too. He know I heard it, I saw it, and I felt it, because I'm empathic like that. So if your energy off, I automatically know it. Anyways, I learned how to, over the years, to really learn how to stop and just pay attention. It's like in the morning sometimes, and especially when I get to be here after 5 o'clock, when the birds start, when the birds start chirping, and I'm just laying there and I'm able to hear everything out here. I hear when the propane is blowing. I hear the click of the heater. I hear the birds. I can hear stuff moving outside, like it got to be a raccoon. You know what I'm saying? It's like you when you learn how to slow down and let God use you, you start to be so in tune with all types of things. And I think I've reached another level in that, where like I'm okay for God using me for whatever he needs me. It used to be where, okay, if I say that, God, I surrender to you, then God gonna put me through all kinds of stuff. He gonna put me through some stuff and make me go through some stuff. But now I welcome it. I welcome whatever it is, God, that you see in me that needs to be refined. I surrender to you. I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. And it's just a part of growing and changing and becoming. So that's that. We evolve as we grow. Yes, it's supposed to. Gigi, everyone is not like you. You're a strong woman and you know who you are in life. It takes time and it takes experience and it takes losing things. When you lose things, when things don't work out the way that you want them to work out all the time in your life, I feel so bad for people who have had everything that they want in life. Who life has just gone perfectly and smoothly, and they've had people to wait on them hand and foot. I feel so terrible for them. Just not for the fact of feeling sorry for anybody, but just the fact that you have never got to experience what not having feels like. And then once you felt what that not having feels like, once you overcome that, once you go through some things and you're learning those incredible lessons that you need to know in life to be better, to be one step better than you were yesterday. That's my competition. Is always growing. And I know that's hard for some people. And I have lost people out of my life because of growing. Because they didn't want the new girl. They don't want her.
Yeah.
Because see, then it feels like, oh, she thinks she know better than me. And she thinks she this and she thinks she that. And all it is that you grew. You don't want to be doing the same old nonsense that got you nowhere in life.
You know, when you
don't want to repeat the same shit, excuse me, on Easter Sunday over and over and over again, that's not going to help you go anywhere. That alone has lost some people. Sorry, go ahead.
No, sir. I mean, you're right.
You were fixing to say something.
No, I was saying when you were saying that, it reminds me. I remember when I was developing myself and my talents and my skills in band, and I started out as a trumpet. Then they moved me to this instrument. I wanted saxophone from the very beginning, but my band director said, "Man, your teeth ain't straight enough to play no saxophone. You know, your lips too big, and that ain't gonna work."
Okay.
Yeah, all that LL before you knew it was LL. But anyway,
thank you. Gardening is great. I got it. Thank you so much for the cash app. Asala man, thank you for the cash app. Be Rich, thank you for the cash app. MRG, my Renaissance grandma, thank you for the cash app. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Who did I miss? Sassy. That's Sassy. How you? Thank you, Sassy. I appreciate you for the cash app. All right, sorry, go ahead.
No, appreciate y'all. One of the things that fast forward, I remember I was last chair every time, or I would compete against last chair and next to last chair, and it just so happened to be one of my friends. We would compete, and we would go against each other. And the moment that I made it past next to last chair to about the two chairs above him, he started acting different. We was in class, and in band class, we used to laugh and cut up because we knew we were going to be last chair. You know what I'm saying? We'd be supposed to be playing or whatever, and then we in the middle of talking, and then because they'll go from section to section, and they'll be practicing the this and that. Then the band director say, "Okay, now, yeah," and we wouldn't even be ready because we back there clowning and playing.
Yeah, no.
And then the fact that mentally in my head and my peer was, we both gonna be last chair, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's either me or you, and you or me. And in the moment when my band director pulled me aside one summer and said, "You working below your potential," because I came and he didn't come during summer camp, and he talked to me during summer camp on a one-on-one, and then he told me, "All you gotta do is practice and apply yourself." And he said, "I'm willing to work with you and help you." Later on, to make a long story short, I went all state, all of that, right? But before the journey before that, I lost a few. I lost a good friend. I mean, we were friends for years.
Yeah.
But things changed. And then I had to ask myself, the best way for me to maintain that friendship was for me not to grow in what I was doing.
Yeah.
The best way for me to maintain that friendship was to dumb it down
Yeah.
and act the fool and cut up all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When there's a rest, and some of y'all's the musician, you understand. When there's a rest, we in the middle of the band talking
Mm-hmm.
instead of it's quiet during the rest in the measure of the music. You know, it took that point, and so it reminds me of what you're saying. You know, like as you develop and as you grow, you rise and
Mm-hmm.
you grow, and then your network changes,
Mm-hmm.
your association changes. So now it leads me to another question I want to ask you. Tell me, not necessarily the names, but tell me some attributes or some different things about some of the people that really has inspired you in your life. It doesn't mean that they're still continuously there, but tell me about as you journey through life and as you grow and you transition. Tell me some things about what things what things that those people possess and what or maybe how do they impact your life?
Stillness, quietness. My best friend.
Huh?
I'm the mouth, and my best friend is the stillness and the quietness that I needed. I didn't realize that I needed it until we met. And that has been like a 20 something year journey for us. And sometimes like when we're talking now, some of the stuff that I say, I could just tell she is like, ooh, like she just cringed. She is like, oh my God, this is my friend. This is her. This is who she is. I gotta accept who she is. You know, um, but the beauty in it is that we can just be there and supportive of who each other who each other is, you know. We can just be there and be that support, but I needed that stillness because I was so my older sister used her nickname for me growing up was Hothead
Hmm.
because I was always on 9 ready to go to 10. Always. I was always there. And in order to in order to get to that one level above where I was as a hothead, like don't get it twisted, like you can still get it now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
However, the way that God set it up to work on me, to take me to a level where I could actually raise kids to be level instead of just being like me. Because see, you can say all types of things and kids will see what you do and do that versus me saying, okay, young lady, you need to behave this way, you need to be this way, you need to be that way, you need to do this, you need to do that. They're going to hear that, but they're going to do exactly what I do. So it was a journey to get to the point where I wasn't always ready to just pop off at any minute. And I like I'm more on like a 7 now.
Mm-hmm.
You agree? Maybe a 7 versus always sitting on 9.
I think you're more of a veritable setting rather than a consistent.
So it just depends on the moment, the circumstance,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of that. Okay,
It's
well,
like it's even when we travel sometimes or interact. Sometimes yeah, I try to diffuse situation because I know it can get to a certain level, and it doesn't go that
but
way.
it's gotten better, right, over the years.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
yeah,
glad. That's growth. It's growth. Some
yeah.
people don't like change. They don't want to grow. I love learning new things. We are never too old to learn. Just saying. Absolutely. How you doing, Brother Lawrence?
Brother Lawrence,
Absolutely.
what's going on, my friend?
Absolutely. We are never too old to learn and always looking to grow.
Mary Daisy girl,
Literally.
Mary.
Always looking. Daisy girl, how you doing? Good to see you. Good morning to you.
Gardening is great. How you doing today?
Yes, ma'am.
So now, if you all, I'm gonna share in
Oh, I forgot to put my tea in the
the
chat.
link. I'm gonna share in the link. If you all would like to wish Gigi a happy birthday, we encourage you to do it at this time.
Oh,
Um, y'all can come on up. I'm sending the
oh,
link right here. You want to send Gigi a happy birthday? You just want
thank
to
you,
just say
Daisy
hello, happy
girl.
birthday. Thank you, Daisy girl. This is the opportunity where you can, send a shout out. Go ahead and say happy birthday. We don't have to stay long or whatever, but I invite you right now. Just sent the link
Listen, look at
right
As
here.
the Lawman. Boy, I
I see him. I
swear,
see him.
man.
I
Oh
see him.
my God.
What'd he say? Yeah, you better.
Remember.
A
Look, that would have been well deserved. That would have been
nice
well,
thrashing, right?
a nice thrashing would have been well deserved in that situation. But you have to learn how to live on different levels, because I'm telling you, it'll keep you out of so much stuff. It'll
Yeah.
keep you out of so much stuff. Keep you out of so much trouble. And
Life.
that night, we just wanted to go home. We ain't want to be locked up. We didn't want to be locked up that night. We
That
just
night
wanted
was
to go
just
home.
off. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah,
shouldn't have happened from
yeah.
the beginning. And
I just wish we would have asked the lawman before we got engaged with that situation.
boy, man,
Yeah, but our lawman was cutting up too.
law man, was about to
Bust it up. Bust up them barriers.
bust
That's
them
all
up.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you,
Pre-K
Daisy
teacher.
girl. Thank you, pre-K teacher. Thank you so much.
But baby girl, my thing is now that you've come to this section of your life,
Yeah,
um, what are some things you're looking forward to?
just enjoying life. You know what I'm looking forward to more than anything? Being out here. I'm looking forward to cooking. We got to get a home. I'm looking forward to my kitchen again. I miss my kitchen. I miss cooking. I'm going to cook today regardless, because my babies are coming. And I'm just looking forward to family time, to more family time, because it's like we've been working for a while. Um, I went back to work like a year ago so that we could like put this thing into high gear, into the homestead. And we've done that. And now I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of driving so much, every single day. It'll be different if I had like a part time, because like my job environment is real laid back and real cool. I don't know why I can't just do it from home, but I can't. They don't allow that. Um, but I just want to spend time with family. I do want to travel. I'm definitely gonna go to a few places to just kind of see the world a little bit. Um, I'm looking forward to getting a home out here.
I know. I hear you.
I'm looking forward to getting a home out here.
We definitely gonna work on that.
Yeah, we definitely been conversating more about that, like on a serious level,
Yeah,
versus
it's finna happen.
we could do this, we could do that,
Yeah.
we could do this. So
And I'm with you on
we
that
had
entertainer
3 people
piece.
yesterday to say to us that they want to spend more time with us,
Yeah.
that they want to be under the same roof with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 people, not even connected,
Yeah.
right?
We're gonna make that happen.
And so I think it's time for us now to start getting really serious about putting a home out here.
And we definitely wanna. We entertainers too.
Yeah, we've always been
Yeah.
entertainers, and
We
so
entertainers.
for us, I think that'll be like the final piece. I got my garden started, and I'm happy about that. It's looking good back there. Things are really growing nicely, and the fruit trees are performing. They showing out. They
Yeah.
like it's gonna be a
Pretty
good
good.
year.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about that.
It's gonna be a
They
good
still
year. Some
young
of our
though. They
stuff,
still young.
had to like start back over
Yeah.
since we did went put them through all of the moving out to our friend's house and then to the RV park and then you know out here. So our plants, our trees have been through some stuff. So now we're getting to the point where they are able to stay. They're able to sit there and stay there and just grow. And I'm looking at these citrus trees and I'm like, yes, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. So,
And they even get to the part where the trees are starting to shake when I water 'em. And I'm
yeah,
like, okay, you're
like
getting
we getting
established.
bushy now. We
You
getting bushy. So
well, not the bush, but I'm talking about the whole. Like if y'all been gardening for a while, you'll start noticing. When you first get trees, and then they start getting established. You talk to them, they'll lean a certain way. You water them, they'll just start do a little dance. Whenever they get something that's good to them, I know big trees do it. We just don't see it,
mm,
but you see it more in the younger trees. And if y'all hadn't see that, start paying attention. Whenever you
yeah,
can for your trees, you're fertilizing your trees, especially when you're watering your trees, you'll start seeing this little dance. And most of the time, the root system got to get kind of a little established, and then you'll start seeing it. And then I know it sounds crazy, but you'll see what I'm talking about.
yeah. So
But
it's
yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm looking forward to. Just being able to spend more time um with our family. Our when I say our family, like I'm talking like everybody, our friends,
yeah,
that's our family. So I'm looking forward to that more than anything.
yeah. And I do believe that, especially in this day and age, family is defined totally different
Mm-hmm.
from what we are accustomed to, because a lot of us are so spread it out. Um, it's nothing now these days for it used to be where people grew up on farms, they grew up in smaller communities,
Mm.
and there was more of a tighter network. But now it's like time when people get of age, they disperse
Yeah,
and they go
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
So now the new mindset, the new mind frame of family is definitely not just brother, sister, uncle, whatever. It's
Mm.
well beyond that and well expanded that. And I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna definitely be something we look forward to on a routine basis. Like
Absolutely.
definitely spreading the love and giving an environment where people can truly be free and enjoy
Yes. Oh
themselves.
yes. Oh yes. And seeing the baby out here walking and just going to she was last week she was picking celery off and eating
Eating
the
it.
celery.
Yeah.
And that's just a part of how her beautiful mother, our oldest daughter, is raising her
Yeah.
to love natural things and to enjoy fruit and vegetables and all of the good stuff in life that so many children don't get now. So
So
yeah.
Daisy Girl says, enjoy life, be happy as much as you can. Life short. I love you all. I love you all, and God bless both. Got to go up all up here. Be blessed. Have a blessed Easter. Not the eggs. Just remember what this day really means. So
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
love to you. Thank you, Daisy Girl. Thank you for stopping in. And we're not going to hold y'all. We know you need to be with family, and we
Yeah, for
appreciate
sure.
you
For sure.
stopped in
Thank you for stopping in.
and took the time out of your day and just fellowship with us. We appreciate the comments, and thank you so much for sharing love with Gigi, with the
Thank you
birthday
guys so
wishes,
much.
and for the cash apps and for the chats. And we love y'all. We really really appreciate you all, and we thank you so much for everything that you do. We thank you for the encouragement,
Yeah.
and we hope and we pray that we also encourage you at the same time. We hope that we bring joy into your life and positivity. We also hope that we share, and as my good friends say, each one teach one,
Yes, sir.
juicing with Jay. But we're hoping and we're praying that we can continue to cultivate our relationship, continue to to build each other and continue to encourage each other to keep on growing. So much love to you all. Somebody's finna drop in. We got somebody downstairs fixing to get ready to come upstairs. And don't let this opportunity pass you all. Now, some of y'all worried about how you looking and this and that. We don't know. We don't know what's our last live. We don't know our last time seeing each other. And we gotta share the love. You know, I've been procrastinating a lot of my life, y'all.
You been what, babe?
Procrastinating.
Oh, okay.
A lot of my life. What I said, procrastinating? I've been procrastinating a lot of my life. And with that procrastination, I have some things that I didn't take care of. And I have some friends that I no longer have anymore. And I'm just trying to share with you all, let's encourage one another. Let's be there for one another. Let's share with one another. And I'm finna bow down and yield to the stage. Y'all, if you got a tie on, straighten up your ties. If you got pearls on, straighten up your pearls, your gold chain, and make sure that your shirt on straight and everything else, because we got Ask the Lawman coming up in here. And when it comes to Ask the Lawman, he like to put it down. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all be ready, because right now we got Ask the Lawman. What's going on, Ask the Lawman? Many blessings to you. You been working out or something?
How's everybody, y'all? Blessed.
All right. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I just want to let you know that I love y'all.
Love you too, bro.
And, you know, Eco, you brought back some memories, man, from the old church, because me and Eco been knowing each other 40 plus years now.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you. I ain't that old. I ain't that old.
Yeah. And you brought back some good memories, man, from the church and Gigi's father. I remember that singing, boy. Woo! And my father, so I can't talk either, but we used to be back there on the pews, me and you and some of the other fellas just enjoying and laughing at that singing.
Yeah. It was a fun time in the pews, boy.
Yeah, and see, I couldn't talk much because I call your dad Big Gigi because he was a little better than my dad. You know, my dad is sounding like he always had something to lean on. He slow all the songs down.
But you know something. But you know something, my brother. You know, they had passion for what they did, man.
Oh yeah.
And they really showed us the vulnerable side, because for you to get up there in front of those people, to pour out your heart, and to pour out your spirit, and it said make a joyful noise. Don't it say make a joyful noise?
Joyful. I guess it was their joyful.
It was definitely up in there. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's you know, so like I said, I just love y'all too, and you are the two who really made me put my foot down. Y'all put y'all foot down on me, because had been talking about this for 2-3 years, procrastinating, and I mean y'all came and let's do it. And and I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to warm my pipes up a little bit, because
take a bite, girl. Go on, take us back.
Yeah,
go on, take us back.
Yeah, my wife says she want me to, you know, sing to the birthday girl, and so y'all just excuse me. It's been a while.
Let me say this before you get started.
Okay.
First of all, think about what you're gonna sing, and don't be swooning on now.
Don't
swoon on now.
It's just a basic.
I know where you live
at. All right. Well, a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday Gigi. A happy birthday to you, and many more.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Hey,
I love
hey,
you.
man, I'm
Thank you so much.
love y'all.
I
I'm gonna
really
let you
appreciate
know.
you guys.
Yeah, let you know that I'm not gonna hold your time up. I just want to drop in here, and let y'all know that we appreciate y'all. We love y'all so much. It's man, these years has flown by, and we just got to look out for each other.
Appreciate you, brother.
Man, I appreciate you
Oh,
as always, man.
Sassy.
but yeah,
Oh my God.
hey, but I felt like Eddie Kane because even though I don't sing like I used to, I still got them pipes. I still can't nobody sing like Eddie Kane Jr. So hey.
I'm
Then I
just
can do
letting
that
y'all
bass.
know. I'm letting y'all know. Y'all in the chat, y'all been down from day one. Eventually, we're gonna have our Eco Nation Day, and y'all get ready because we're gonna have live on the stage. We're gonna ask the lawman, and y'all just be ready and just understand. We cut up. We have a good time.
We cuts.
We cuts up.
Please.
And we have a
Yeah.
good time. And man, we like to have fun, and we just
Yeah.
be
Oh,
we just man, we love on each other, and we just try to encourage each other in any kind of way that we can, man. And you already know you've been very instrumental in my life, man, and both of our life. You and the Queen, y'all amazing. And
Yeah.
shout out to y'all and for your love and what you do. And man, our life wouldn't be the same without y'all, and we really appreciate you.
Same thing, man. Same thing here. And like I said, we're not gonna hold you up, man. And just like I said, what's his name? The chicken, the rooster that he ain't making jelly.
Sean
Sean ain't
said,
making
man,
jelly dinner.
listen.
Sean, man.
I know we're on Easter Sunday and everything, but let me say that I'm gonna interpret what Sean was saying when you were singing. Sean said, "Who that Negro out there trying to outsing me? Who is that trying to sing and call the chicks? Who is that out there trying to sing? Let me tell you, man, I got some. Hey, Sean ain't no joke now. Sean like to swoon them now. So, hey, he don't like no competition either now. Sean about
Hey,
his
you tell
business.
Sean my bad. Tell him my bad. I ain't mean
I'm telling you, you better come out here packing. But Sean don't play by his chicks now. Because the chicken got quiet when you were singing and everything. The chicken got quiet. They started peeking through the fence and everything. Sean don't like that now. I'm just letting you know that. Sean don't play the record.
Sean be looking like Ike Turner.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say how Ike Turner would have said, but at the same time, man, hey, I'm just telling you now, you better come correct, man. Sean over there, hey now.
Sean, hey,
Let you
now.
know.
I ain't got nothing on Sean, though. I ain't got nothing on Sean.
Hey, Sean is a triple threat, bro. But man, much love to you all. And like I said, Belinda said, good job, brother. Much love to y'all.
We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate all
I
of
need
y'all.
to go to Home Depot or Lowe's or somewhere.
I got you. I understand. She ready to ride.
All right.
Some stuff I gotta get.
So y'all, much love to you. Y'all stay blessed and continue to love one another, be there for one another, and continue to do whatever you do, make sure that you keep on growing. Man, much love to y'all, man.
People say I sound like Chris Brown. Bye, y'all.
Juice and Jay, a musician too, man. Much love to y'all, man. Much love. Y'all take care now. All right.
Bye, y'all.